I'm not the baddest bitch you like. It ain't my fault that I'm out here getting loose. Blame it on my juice. Blame it on my juice.
Back with another video. Hey, what's up? What's going on? Coming to you quick with another video. Today, I miss y'all so much, and I'm like, gotta get back to making some videos. I gotta make some content. I got to help my sisters and brothers out, okay? So today I'm coming at you with 10 things you should not do that may cause you damage to your locks, okay? Sisterlocks, whatever you got, okay? So I'm gonna give you 10 tips to prevent you from damaging your starter locks or your sister locks in the beginning stages, okay? I have 10 things. First of all, I wanna say, number one, I cannot stress this enough, y'all. You have to find the right consultant, loctician, trainee, whatever. Whoever's gonna do your hair, they gotta be right. First of all, do not pick anybody, anywhere, who don't got their hair done, okay? They don't have to have Sisterlocks to be your consultant. They gotta have their hair done, okay? Do not pick anybody that got some tied, rusty, crusty, breaking off, looking a mess, locks or hair. And if she always walking around with her hair tied up and looking a mess, you know if somebody's hair is taken care of or not. If the hair ain't taken care of, baby, you ain't taking care of my hair. You ain't put your finger in my hair. You ain't about to put a fingernail in my hair if your hair is a mess. If they look a mess, you about to look a mess, okay? Point blank, period. Number two, make sure that you have a schedule to when you shampoo your hair. Now, if your consultant or loctician doesn't want to be the person that cleans your hair and wash your hair and shampoo your hair, make sure you do it. Put yourself on a routine schedule, like every 2 weeks, every 3 weeks. Please do not walk around with funky locks and funky scalp. We are not doing that with Sisterlocks, okay? We're keeping them fresh and clean, okay? A braiding band, all that stuff. Make sure you do it the right way. I have recently, last week, went back to braiding and banding. I had my girl Liz tell me, girl, I'm sitting here watching your videos while I'm braiding and banding my hair. Why are you talking about you're not doing it? And I'm gonna need you to braid and band your hair, Nita. And I say, you know what, Liz? I'm going to braid and band. So don't stop braiding and banding, okay? Until your hair is completely locked. Braiding and banding prevents bunching. Braiding and banding reduces the swelling. It helps maintain the swelling and keep your locks nice and small. Do not use products in your hair. Do not go out here and be like experimenting. Like, I want to do the roux. I want to do the boo. I want to get some glue. No, okay? Don't do it. Look, y'all, I was so tempted. I was like, you know what? I think I'm going to put some extensions on the end of my hair, blah, blah, blah. I was going to lie. They was like, girl, no. Don't do it. And you're right. Do not start sticking stuff all up in your head because you're going to have patience. Have some patience with these Sisterlocks and let them do their own thing. They will grow in due time. You can't rush the process. You just gotta let it go ahead and do what it got to do. Conditioners. I feel like in the beginning stages, you should not use no conditioner because that is going to actually slow up your locking process. Conditioners usually soften your hair. At this time, you want your hair to start to mat, to lock, to get locked down and never come up. So if you put a conditioner in it, it's going to soften your hair shaft and the cuticle of your hair, and it's not going to help it with the blocking process. So don't use conditioner, okay? Moisturizer treatment, all that, blah, 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 blah. Don't do it. Hot oil treatment, I don't care what it is. Rice water, just try to do nothing. Keep it simple, boo-boo. Keep it simple. Do not bleach your locks. You know, I feel like if you're going to color your hair, you can try to hair paint wax if you want to. I don't even want to do that, honestly. I'm just keeping it real for myself. I think it's cute when everybody else do it, but I do not want to do that right now because of the stage I'm in. A lot of times when you're watching these different YouTubers, you forget that they are in different stages. Recognize the stage that you're in. Do what's best for your locks according to the stage that your locks are presently in. Like you might be watching this video and you might be 2 days locks, or you might be 4 years locked. So different things are going to pertain to you based on what stage and how long you have had your sister locks. So when you're following these different YouTubers and they're doing different things in their hair, realize that they may or they may not be in the same stage that you're in. Everybody hair locks at a different rate based on the hair texture that you have and the size of locks that you have. Don't skip out on wearing a bonnet. I was like in this no bonnet zone. Like, I think I was just trying to just do whatever, honey. What was I doing? I don't know. I'm sitting here thinking about it right now. Like, girl, you was just messing up your hair for no reason. You stopped braiding the bonnet, you stopped wearing a bonnet, you just was doing whatever. And it ain't clever. Wearing a bonnet prevents your hair from getting lint. It prevents you from waking up looking a whole hot mess. You might look kind of crazy in the bonnet at night. Tell your man, look, boo-boo, this is what we got to go through for these locks to look cute. You know, when I take this bonnet off, it's on and popping. So don't do it. Don't judge me when I got this bonnet on, because I'm still fine, okay? Get that understanding with your man, your partner, yourself, okay? That this is a benefit for your overall look and health of your locks, wearing a bonnet. I had the silk pillowcase, but that's just not enough. It was not, like, at first it was working for me. Silk pillowcase, I still wake up, my hair will look straight. Now it seems like it's just not working for me. Also, when you do shampoo your hair, the drying process, depending on the length of your hair and how long you had your locks, you want to make sure that your locks dry completely before you go to sleep, because to prevent mold or mildew. You don't want to have a funky smell from leaving them wet. So you try to shampoo your hair at an early enough time in the day that it has time to dry. You could use a cool setting. That's the only setting that I will use on a blow dryer. I've never really had to use a blow dryer on my hair. I always let it air dry. So that's up to you how you want to deal with that. When you're separating your locks, because you see marrying and things like that, do not rip those pieces, just rip them out. I was doing that at first because it was easy and quick for me. Now I just use like my 360 mixer. I would spray in my hair, and I would make sure that I do that when it's wet instead of dry, because when you pull apart those loose strands or those strands that want to connect to other locks while they're dry, it can cause some breakage or thinning in the lock that you're pulling it from, or in that strand that you pulled out. So just be a little gentle when you're taking those strands that are trying to lock together apart. You can use scissors. Do not use regular size scissors because they are going to get in your way and you don't want to cut off your whole lock. So use a small scissor like an eyebrow trimmer. It's a smaller size scissors. It's very little. Okay, and if you snip them, you can snip them when they're dry. Just make sure that you are looking where you're snipping at. Don't just go and feel for it. Try to make sure that you can see, or you ask someone to help you so you don't mistakenly cut off a whole lock. Make sure that you're not wearing a lot of like fluffy, fuzzy, soft material, fluffy type of stuff, because that is going to attract lint and things in your locks. When you use oil in your locks, which I do not recommend, no way, no how. I'm sorry, some people probably do, but I don't, because I've been having for 1 year now, and I never put oil in them, not one day. So I think that when you do use oil, you attract lint, because oil, it draws in other stuff, because your hair is oily and greasy, so it's gonna attract some stuff into them. Okay. Styling. I feel like everybody got their, it seems like everybody has their own opinion when it comes to styling. Now, I went to the SisterLocks training class. I was in a class with master trainers, and I had to ask them these questions. And I asked them about the styling, and they said that you can style your SisterLocks after your establishment, after your installation. There's no issues with doing that as long as you are careful when you're styling. And I think it's based on the length of your hair and your hair texture. If you have a very loose curl pattern, very soft curl pattern, I wouldn't recommend you just starting to just go wild and crazy with your styles. Do some simple styles. If you use bobby pins, put your lock through the bobby pin, and don't put the bobby pin through your lock. make sure that you take precaution when styling and it's not tightly done. I did style a lot in my beginning stages. I don't even style that much anymore, but I did used to be like style city. But now I'm not as often with the styling as I was before. And I think also if you're going to style, that you should remove the style that same day. So like, for example, if I do some curls, I'm going to remove, if I put the rollers in the night before, I'm going to remove them the next day. I'm not going to walk around a whole week with rollers in my hair. I'm not going to walk around a whole week with bobby pins in my hair. I'll remove them that same day. Like, I look cute today and that's it. Some people can't do that because they have that consultant style of hair. I don't think you should keep a style in for a week or two and all that stuff. I think that that can cause damage, especially to the front of your hair. Your hairline can get thin and break, okay? So if you're gonna style your hair, keep the style, and I say a maximum of 3 days. Because if you pay for your consultant to style it with some braids or something like that, you don't want to just waste your money. But in those beginning stages, honey, I would say 1 day only. But that's up to you. It's up to you. Another big mistake that people make is not completely rinsing out the Sisterlock shampoo. Now, when I was in the class, I'm gonna keep on referring to the class because baby, I learned so much in that class and I paid so much money. I need to let you know what I learned. When I was there, they explained to me that you shouldn't dilute the shampoo because the starter shampoo has ingredients in it to help your hair with the locking process. So you shouldn't dilute the shampoo. So I was thinking, like, if I didn't dilute the shampoo, it made my hair feel a little crusty, made my hair feel like it was drying out. The problem with that is I wasn't completely rinsing out my hair. Rinse your shampoo out several times. Just keep rinsing it until your hair feels like it's all gone. You can feel it. And if you're not rinsing it completely, you'll get a white film on your locks. They might feel a little bit more dry. You will probably have that reaction with the dry, flaky scalp because you still have that shampoo sitting in your hair. It does take a little bit more time to get that shampoo completely rinsed out. So take your time and rinse it out 3 or 4 times if you have to make sure that you completely remove all of the shampoo. Wait to use the Sisterlock products. When you first get your locks, try not to experiment too much. Just try to enjoy the fact that you don't have to do nothing to your hair until you can. You don't need to use the Sisterlock products until your hair is mature. There is a step-by-step process, like you should use this shampoo, this shampoo, this shampoo, and then start using these products based on the amount of months and years you had your Sisterlock and the locking phase you are in. So just make sure that before you use any products that your locks are mature enough to use the products. Okay, you're gonna have some frizzy hair. It's a part of it all, honey. Just embrace the frizziness, love it, enjoy it. I really think that people should just really embrace the stage that they're in, because guess what? You're never gonna be at that stage again. Your locks are never gonna look like this again. They look like this today. They're not gonna look the same tomorrow, and they're not gonna look the same next year. So just appreciate the stage that you are in, even if you don't like it. Can I keep it real? Can I keep it 100? Or do you mind? Do you mind if I tell you how I feel? I was not liking my locks for like a week straight last week. Like to the point where I did not want to make no videos. Nothing. And I just had to get out my feelings and just wear these things. Change it up. So I changed it up to a middle part. I like it so far. It might not be cute to me next week, but today it's working for me. So you just got to figure out what works for you. Don't focus on an ugly stage. Don't focus on my locks don't look like how I thought they was gonna turn out. Just try to just be happy with what you have, work with what you got, and you'll then become what you want. Because no one locks can look like yours. So embrace that beauty and uniqueness you have pertained and proclaim when you got them Sisterlocks in your head, okay?
What we do here is go back.